enjoy. Is there any place you'd rather be? Is there anyone you'd rather be with? Today is elite golf's most unusual reality. As relaxed as you could possibly be holding the tools of your trade, probably because it's not the only thing in your hands. But in the back of your mind, and moving to the front very quickly, is the understanding of why you've come here this week. Soon, it will be time to get to work. Tomorrow, this will all be a sweet, faded memory. So take a breath, look around, relax, and enjoy. Because in just a matter of hours, all of it will be about business. It is Wednesday at the Masters.
Center of the fairway that shoots down behind these pine trees over to the left, of course hitting that incredible 7-iron up to about 8 feet and walking away with the birdie. So you have that opportunity, but if you were to miss this fairway to the right, you're going to have to hit a punch out. Same if you get it too far left, and figuring out where do you lay it up. And I don't know if there is a right answer, but we can talk about some of the strategies that these players are talking about when they get down to this 15th hole. So when the pin is on this left side, it's a very, very shallow area. And most players will try to lay it up down the left side as they're hitting that second shot up the hill. Makes it land a little bit softer. But other players and caddies might argue that the right side is better because the front right part of the green is a little bit deeper this way. That gives you a little bit more cushion as far as the number that which you're trying to hit. But you're going to be hitting it a little bit more down the slope. So that first bounce might be a little bigger. And as you can see, we're walking on a pretty severe downslope. So these wedge shots that you're going to be hitting are going to be coming in with a lower trajectory. That first bounce it would be a lot bigger. And so when you think about that, and you have to land it a little closer to the front of the green, if you catch it a little fat or you miss your number, that ball could easily roll back into the creek just short of the green. It's a fabulous hole in which many players could walk away with a 3. You see players hitting 7 woods into the screen, but with the dry and firm conditions, you might see some 6 and 7 irons like we saw with Rory McIlroy. But if you miss this fairway, good luck with your layup and that wedge shot, because it is one that could definitely make or break your week.
Well, great to see Smiling. He'll be back out at Augusta National tomorrow.
He is the busiest man in golf, other than maybe Eamon Lynch's teachers. He's the busiest man in all of golf. It's
Somebody's got to be.
Get down on the golf course for us.
Yeah, I think the point that he makes there about the firmness, let's keep in mind this. It's a long time since we had a very firm, fast Augusta National. The chances are we will this week.
You like a particular player, high ball hitter like that?
I like precision, iron play, and brilliant short game. I think the stat we saw there of 73% fairways greens in regulation, that could well be lower this year. Ball's going to be bouncing and running off greens, so short game is going to be key as well as precision with the iron shots, and getting into trouble is going to be very, very easy as the ball will bounce into it if it's not quite right down the middle of the fairway or in the middle of the green.
And every great player wants it playing firm and fast. So as much as we like to say or have said that this tournament is more wide open, just the mere fact that it's going to play so firm and fast makes it less wide open, because it is going to be a brutal test, and it's going to differentiate between high shots, great shots, and good shots.
And that says to you, Rory, Scotty, who else? Scotty, and Scotty.
And maybe Rom. I mean, we're going to talk about Rom here in a little bit. I mean, if you buy into what's going on out there on the Saudi back tour, what Rom's doing out there is nothing short of extraordinary. We'll talk about it in a little bit.
You can't just say live, can you?
Well, they do back it, don't they?
We are going to talk about John Rahm and Scotty Scheffler, and as well, Matt Fitzpatrick is absolutely worth a closer look. All that and more as we continue live from the Masters.
Being a business owner takes hard work and a whole lot of miles. We chose the Capital One Venture X business card. We earn unlimited double miles on every purchase. And with big purchasing power, we can spend more and earn more. What's in your wallet?
In our family, designing golf clubs is never about chasing trends. It's about solving real problems for golfers. We come to work with that mindset every day, focused on the challenges that we all face. From G740 to G440, I-540 to I-240, every iron fits a different need. Our mission remains the same: engineer clubs that help golfers play their best.
Something amazing is happening here. Data is bringing creativity to life. That's because CDW showed animation studios new ways to maximize their infrastructure, then built a flexible Dell Technologies data solution. More automation led to greater efficiency, which means creativity stays the star of the show. Make amazing happen. Dell Technologies and CDW.
At Baird, we offer a unique perspective on wealth management.
Because you offer a unique perspective on what a life should look like.
We listen and really get to know you. Then we customize a plan, especially for you and your family.
From making your tax burden less of a burden
To estate and trust strategies that protect your loved ones.
And an investment portfolio that powers your financial goals.
When the focus is on you, it makes all the difference.
Prime would like to welcome you to Augusta National. A little earlier in the day than usual. The Masters now begins on Prime. Starting with 2 additional hours of coverage. The Masters now begins on Prime.
Doors bring us together. A dedicated Fidelity advisor can help you open those doors.
Can you send me quick?
She's so ready to take over.
With a comprehensive plan to help grow and protect your wealth for generations. Doors were meant to be opened.
So you guys are just like State Farm, right? So that's a no then.
Stop living on a prayer and get State Farm.
You want to file free? Hit it. Don't wait. File before 4/15.
It is such a delicate dance each year for players who receive an invitation to the Masters tournament, deciding when to play or not to play ahead of the first major championship of the season, arrive early on property at Augusta National Golf Club, or wait. Well, Matt Fitzpatrick has to certainly feel like he has found a winning formula coming into this year's Masters tournament. Fitzpatrick won in his last start at the Valspar Championship, and that win came on the heels of his runner-up finish at the Players. I'm Amy Rogers, joining you from our Golf Channel studios. Fitzpatrick is arguably one of the hottest players coming into this week. It's time for It's a New Workday, presented by Workday. Fitzpatrick came into the final round of the Players 5 strokes back of the lead, but made a Sunday charge up the leaderboard, including 3 birdies and a 4-hole stretch. Fitzpatrick came to the 72nd hole tied with Cam Young, but made bogey to finish 1 behind Young. Well, the very next week at the Valspar Championship, Fitzpatrick won in thrilling fashion with that 13-footer for birdie on the 72nd hole for stroke victory and his third career win on the PGA Tour. The current state of Fitzpatrick's game is much different than it was coming into the Masters tournament last year. He missed back-to-back cuts before coming to Augusta National Golf Club a year ago and finished tied for 40th at the Masters tournament. Fitzpatrick met with the media earlier today and discussed how his game has changed over the past 12 months.
Coming here last year, I was pretty lost. Like I wasn't playing well, and probably it was basically my lowest point here. Really, I just didn't play well at all. Couldn't figure it out and whatnot. So obviously at that point, it's kind of, well, you don't know if you're gonna what kind of golf is gonna come next. And I think to be here today, doing a press conference, because normally it's only special people get asked to do the press conferences. So there's obviously a big turnaround. So I think it's taking the confidence from that things have improved so much from where they were last year. But as well as, having that expectations that, you can't have the high expectations of, okay, I'm playing really well, but golf is golf, and it can change quickly, or it can continue for how it is. So it's just trying to not be too overconfident, I guess, is the better way to describe it.
World number one Scotty Scheffler is making his first start since the Players' Championship. When Live from the Masters comes back, we'll send it back out to Rich and the guys for more on the two-time Masters champion, and now father of two.
Golf Central proudly presents Live from the Masters. Coverage brought to you by Workday, the AI platform for HR, finance, and IT. It's a new Workday.
Skechers Slip-ins Aeroburst. High-performance running shoes designed to cut through the wind with unbelievable speed. Plus, they're lightweight and feature Goodyear rubber. Go fast in Skechers Slip-ins Aeroburst.
Our Hunter Douglas shade expert is there to take care of everything. From finding just the right shade to perfecting the final install, your home is in good hands. Find your local trusted expert at hunterdouglas.com.
Good shot. Thanks.
I can't see your screen from here anymore.
That's insane. We can't see it.
It disappeared.
How's your phone doing that?
Can you see that?
What did you do? What?
I checked Allstate first and saved hundreds on my car insurance. Unfortunately, I did not check my out.
Can you tell me how many putts on average at the Masters are made?
On average, at the Masters tournament, players typically take around 99 putts per player over the course of the event. For a field of about 91 players in the 2026 Masters, that totals to approximately 9,000 putts for the entire tournament. Of course, this can vary slightly depending on how difficult the course plays and any changes in the field size.
Hello?
Hello, Rare. It's great to chat with you. If you have any other questions...
Who's on favorite to win the Masters?
Well, it looks like heading into the 2026 Masters, the top favourites to win are Scotty Scheffler, Jon Rahm and Rory McIlroy. Scheffler in particular is considered the leading favourite, especially since he's won 2 of the last 4 green jackets. McIlroy, who won the Masters in 2025, is also among the top contenders, though some experts are a bit cautious about his chances this year due to recent form. So it'll definitely be an exciting tournament to watch.
Is Jon Rahm playing in the Masters this year?
Yes, Jon Rahm is indeed playing in the 2026 Masters. He's currently at Augusta and getting ready for the tournament. There's been a lot of talk about his status with the Ryder Cup and the DP World Tour this year, but as for the Masters, he's all set to compete. It should be exciting to see how he does. It sounds like you're in a good mood. I'm always here to chat or help with any other questions you might have, so feel free to let me know what's on your mind.
Okay, talk to you later.
Absolutely, I'll be here whenever you want to chat again. Take care and talk to you later.
Okay, building up a team for the Masters.
That sounds like a fun plan. Putting together... You got it.
Hey, turn off.
All right, I'll say goodbye for now. Just let me know whenever you'd like to chat again. Take care.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. It was great talking with you. Have a wonderful day and we'll chat again soon.
Turn off.
Absolutely. I'll wrap up our conversation now. Feel free to reach out anytime when you want to talk again.
Are you still there?
Yes, I'm still here. Whenever you're ready to chat again, or if there's anything else on your mind, just let me know.
Could you please turn off, shut down?
Of course, I'll set back for now. If you need anything in the future, just let me know. Take care.
Are you still there?
Yes, I'm still here. Just let me know if there's anything else you need or if you want to chat about something else.
Jesus Christ.
I'm right here if you need it.
Are you still there? About time, son of a bitch.